You are about to enter the Chrome Dome.
Hello, Chrome Domers. Welcome back. We are back on a brand new PC, so life is much better, and we will hopefully be more consistent at this point, even though the holidays are coming up. But let's get back. Let's get into the what are we on week 9 review here. We are, as you can see here, getting close to level 78. We'll probably hit it on Tuesday. I will be back on Thursday for a level 78 report and hopefully the clear of the Zeta challenge on that date. Outside of that, other big news, we have broken into the top 20 in Fleet Arena as free to play, obviously, which is a great achievement for us because it's all 85s all the way up from 50. And being able to take down people that are 200, 220,000 fleets is great for us, and we were able to do that. Actually, the fight to get into the top 20 was actually a really easy fight that we just rolled through and didn't even lose a single ship and cleared it before the second reinforcement even hit. So most of our fights now to get wins are coming down to the TIE fighters at the end to clear off the last couple of ships. So, quick review of where we stand. We have made really huge progress this week on tunes, going up almost 30,000, which is more than normal, primarily because we have mostly capped our tunes at where they can go at level 77. They have all the gear for our top 8 tunes. So we started working on our rebels to start getting them up. So we spent a lot of credits as well as gearing up the rebels to try to get, now that we have, as you see over here on the rebel list, we have all 5-star rebels. So getting these guys up so that we can get Palpatine unlocked and finish up and start into our R2-D2 unlock so that we can start into our CLS unlock. And Tarkin is 7 stars and gear 9, and obviously one of our stronger tunes, even though he's not really a strong tune, but he is captain of our capital ship, and Vader, and that will be we'll be working on Palpatine, Vader, and Tarkin as our primary 3 strong Empire side. We're not going to put a ton of effort into Royal Guard and Snowtrooper. They're just basically there to finish out our 5 stars. And one day we'll put some effort into them, but not right now. But we're mostly focusing in on gearing up our rebels. If you take a look here at our rebels, you will see that they are. Where are they at? There they are. You'll see that, Kanan over here is obviously the strongest because he was in our rebel team. He's gear 8, 9,000 power. Han is up to level 72, gear 7, 8,400 power. And I want to go ahead and get Obi-Wan up to gear 7. I want to get everybody to gear 7 and start working on some of their. We started working on. We have a decent amount of materials that have been coming through, so we want to go ahead and start getting their skills up to rank 7 as well, and we want to get Leia up to gear 7, and she's coming along. But the problem we have right now is the most of our DPS comes in from Leia and Farm Boy Luke, and they are our 2 weakest characters. So we're trying to get these guys built up, get them up to gear 7, get their levels up, and get their abilities up, and that will bring us hopefully into where we want to be and be able to unlock Palpatine and get him to 7 stars, unlock R2, get him to 7 stars, and unlock CLS, which is our eventual end goal with that particular series of events there. Going back to the status, the tracking, our ships went up not as much, 14,000 this week, and mainly that's because we're into the 6-7 star range and we haven't gained many levels either, and most of our abilities are capped on where they can be, so there's not a ton of growth room there, but we are getting close to 7 stars on many of our ships at this point, and that will be a big boost when that happens, and I've started saving some ship materials to get us there. Overall, big jump this week of 43,000 on our GP, which I think is one of our biggest Well, this was 49 between week 6 and 7. Arena power has gone up 4,000 or so. Most of that came from getting 6-star Grandmaster Yoda, and from getting 6-star Bestia and 6-star Jedi Knight Anakin. Arena rank is still holding steady into the top 500. I've pushed as high as like 250, 270, but it's really hard to push past that. And as I mentioned, the great achievement for this week is finally breaking into the legit top 20. We did get as high as 6 in the initial fleet, but that was only because there was only 80 people in the fleet. So now that everybody has settled in and the fleet chart is complete, breaking the top 20 is huge for us, and Galactic War has once again been a full auto 7 wins without any problems at all. We are at 9,000 out of 13,000, as I mentioned. So 2 more days will bring us up to 78, and then on Thursday is our first Zeta challenge day, and I will do a special bonus stream or bonus video with that particular fight. And not a ton has changed over here. We did finish TIE Silencer to 7 stars, so that farm is done. Well, at least the star part of it. We still have to gear up KRU, but he's done, and we have switched the Cantina farm over to Jedi Anakin. He is like 20 out of 100 or something like that to get to 7 stars for that, and then once we finish that, then we'll start farming the other guys as they come in, waiting for our key farm of Geonosis Improved Alpha at level 83, which is far off, but something that will need to happen. So I don't know if I mentioned it last week, but we have started farming the ships over here for Finalizer. We have Houndstooth on farm, we have Kylo's Command Shuttle on farm, we have Xanadu Blood on farm. We actually have Slave 1 at 4 stars now, able to be unlocked at 4 stars. However, we don't have Boba Fett yet, so we can't technically unlock it. But I'm still farming him on a regular basis. And TIE Advance is actually moving along fairly well, but we do hit ships I believe that's not the right button. I believe ships is at, is it 78? We hit 4 star? Yes, I know it requires that. 78. So it's possible that when we hit this, we can't even see it. Okay, fine. Vader's in, I believe, 4B or something like that. So once we hit level 78, not only will we get the Zeta challenge, but we'll also be able to go through and do the normal and the hard for fleets, and that will hopefully get us on the Vader farm. And right now we are spending 300 crystals a day, and we are generating about 240 because we're getting 100 from fleet, 50 from squad. Sorry, 100 from fleet, 60 from squad, 25 from Galactic War, and about 87, I think it is, from dailies. So that puts us right around 240 or so. We're spending 300 with 3 regular refreshes, 1 Cantina refresh, and 1 ship refresh. Once we hit the level 78 up here, we will probably add another ship refresh because we want to go ahead and we won't have enough. With 1 ship refresh, we won't have enough to do Sunfac, Slave 1, Bestia, and Vader at the same time. So Vader's tie. So we'll go ahead and drop another one in there. I mean, with the bonus that we get from various things such as territory war, territory battles, login calendar, achievements, etc., I think we can sustain 350. We've been sustaining pretty well at 300. As you can see, we're at 471 right now, and we haven't gotten no rewards today. So we have another 160 coming in from that. Plus, I haven't even done Galactic War yet, so 185 still coming. Keeps us fairly well balanced, and I think we can sustain a 350 buy for a while. When we hit 83, we will be going to triple Cantina buy and trying to keep up at that point, because that's going to be really hard because we need to get GBA as quickly as possible up so that we can finish the Padme Unlock. So, that is where we stand today, folks. Everything is looking great. The fleets are working well. The team's moving along. It's very slow going, but we are on track for our first major milestone of getting Zetas on Thursday. So with that, OBG out.